स जयति विशुद्ध विक्रमः कनकाभः कमलायति क्षणः वरजानुविलम्बिषड्भुजो बहुधा भक्तिरसा विनर्तकः जयति जयति देवः कृष्ण चैतन्य चन्द्रो जयति जयति कीर्तिस्तस्य नित्या पवित्रा जयति जयति वृत्त्यास्तस्य विशेषरूप मूर्ते जयति जयति नृत्यं तस्य सर्वप्रियाणाम् हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. We are in the second chapter. Which was?
Hare Krishna Mataji, up to 67 done. Second chapter.
So the pathetic condition of Navadvip has been described. Though intellectual people were there, but they were all interested in all mundane things. They were just wasting their lives, especially when such scholarly people like Bhattacharya, Chakravartis, Mishras are there. And they are not interested in reading the scriptures. They are not understanding the essence of the purpose. What is the use? That's why they are known as Naradhama. 4 types of people, they don't take up devotional service. There are one category is Mudas. Mudas means they don't have time. What they are doing, they are just wasting because they don't have time, because they work so much. They work like a donkey, Mudha. They work so much that they don't have time for devotional service. There is one category which is known as Naradhama. Naradhama means they are born in a very nice family, advantageous family, where they can take the advantage, they can take the opportunity of their birth, but they are not interested. That is why Naradhama, they are the Adhama in all the Naras. So who is that foolish person who is not taking the opportunity? That person is Naradhama. So when he has got all the opportunities, he can do nice devotional service. He's got intelligence. He's born in a Brahmin family, but misusing the free will which is being given by Krishna. So that is why they are known as Naradhama. Now today we'll do the 68th verse. Shastra padaya sabe karma kare shrotara sahite yama pashe dubi mare. They're teaching scriptures. Just see, these teachers, they were teaching scriptures. They are Bhattacharyas, Chakravartis. They're teaching scriptures. But what they're doing? Even after teaching the scriptures also, they are engaging themselves in the materialistic life. So such persons, both teachers and the students, they will be punished by Yamaraj. So one will fall in the well, the other also will fall in the well. The teacher will take the students to drown in the well only. Because after studying the scriptures, if Krishna Bhakti is not aroused, they are actually atheistic people. Today there was a question asked that Ravana wrote Shiva Purana. That is, somebody wrote, even after Ravana is writing Shiva Purana, why is he known as atheist? Why is he known as a Nastik? You write any Puranas. But if the Saman Bonam of the Puranas is not understood, then what is the use of writing all this? There's a nice verse. Somebody can tell that verse. I'm not able to recollect immediately. What is the use? What is the use? 2 times will come. Aruna, you are remembering the verse? Beautiful verse it is. It will come. There is two times it will come. What is the use? Even after doing Krishna, if you are doing so many things, but if you are not doing Krishna Bhakti, what is the use? If you are doing Krishna Bhakti, then what is the use of, what is the necessity of doing so many things? Nice verse it is. Let me recollect and tell you that verse. So the verse says, if you're doing Krishna Bhakti, you don't have to do anything. And if you're doing everything and if you're not doing Krishna Bhakti, then everything is just a waste of time. So Shastra Padaya Sabhi Yahi Karma Kare. Everybody were teaching. The teachers who are teaching in the Mayavad schools also, they are also teaching Shastra. But they are not teaching Krishna Bhakti. The teachers by teaching and the students by learning both became entangled in the laws of karma. And because of these temporary endeavors, they ultimately became punishable by Yamaraj. In the Bhagavatam 6.328 to 29, Sri Yamaraj spoke the following words to his servants in connection with the Jamil. Paramahamsas are exalted persons who have no taste for material enjoyment and who drink the honey of the Lord's lotus feet. My dear servants, bring to me for punishment only persons who are averse to the taste of the honey, who do not associate with Paramahamsas, and who are attached to family life, worldly enjoyment, which form the path to hell. So there was a doubt in the minds of these Yamadutas. Ajamil, he was only interested in materialistic life. But in the end, he called his son Narayana. Because he called his son Narayana, just by saying Narayana, though calling his son, he was saved by Vishnuduta. So there was a doubt. How to understand this? He did not call Narayana, but he called his son. Even though calling his son, name is of Krishna only. And in his previous days, he was actually a wonderful Brahmana. He forgot. He forgot for some time. But again, Krishna reminded him, Neha Vikramanashosya Praktavayo na vidyate Swalpam apyasa dharmasya trayate mahato bhayak. Krishna reminded him again. So Yamadutas go to Yamaraj and they are asking whom to bring. Those people who are not interested in Krishna's devotion. Bring only those people who are averse. Averse means they are hating. Hating the name of Krishna, they are averse. Averse here refers to their hating Krishna's name. So to such people, it has been clearly said by Yamaraj, bring those people here. At least somebody has chanted one time Krishna's name, don't bring them. So Yamadutas are meant for those people who are not interested in Krishna's devotion. My dear servants, please bring to me only those sinful persons who do not use their tongues in to chant the holy name and qualities of Krishna, whose hearts do not remember the lotus feet of Krishna even once, and whose heads do not bow down even once before Lord Krishna. Send me those who do not perform the duties towards Krishna, which are the only duties in human life. Savai pumsam paro dharmo. Paro dharmo is only one thing. Paramartha. This Paramartha is is for everyone. Paramartha dharma or Paro dharma is for everyone. Even a child can do. Please bring me all such fools and rascals. But there are people who have attained their old age, but still they are not interested in Krishna's devotion. They speculate on so many things. They think Krishna's devotion is also one type of sentiment. It's only on the sentimental level. Idol worship is only on the sentimental level. But they forget the deities are persons themselves. Their heads never bow down towards Krishna. There are so many people like this. So Yamaraj says, bring those people here. Don't bring the devotees. Don't bring the people who are interested in Krishna's name. Even one time a person is chanting, don't bring him. Na vakhane yuga dharma Krishnera kirtana dosha vina gunakaro na kare kathana. So such teachers who are not interested in Krishna's devotion, what they do, they never explain the religious principles for the age. Yuga dharma. For every yuga there is a dharma. There are duties to attain Lord. For Satyuga it is dhyanam. For Treta Yuga it is yajna. For Dwapar it is archa vigra sevanam. Then for Kali Yuga the yuga dharma is harinam sankirtan. But they don't explain this yuga dharma. They only find faults with others. They never glorified anyone. So fault finding tendency automatically comes to such people. One who does not love Krishna will never love anyone. Where is the point about it? There is a question about it. Who loves Krishna will love everyone. Mamaivansho jivaloke jiva bhuta sanatana. Everybody are anshas of Krishna. So naturally, those who love Krishna, they can see that Krishna is present in each and everyone's heart. Where is the question of hatred? Now in the society, there is hatred, enviousness, so much of war, so much of killing. Such things are happening just because of the forgetfulness of a relationship with Krishna. And forgetfulness of relationship of others also with Krishna. Everyone is Amsha of Krishna, so technically Krishna is present with everyone. So every body is actually a temple for Krishna, where Krishna is present in every body as Paramatma, Niyata Atma. Yesterday we saw in Ramayana, Niyata Atma has been spoken. He is present in each and everyone's heart. Niyata means always present. It's not that today he is present, tomorrow he is vanished. No, he is always present. He never disappears even for a fraction of a second. So there is no time which is inauspicious. The only time which is inauspicious is the moment we forget Krishna's name. That's why chanting is the simple means which has been given in this Kali Yuga. Just by chanting Krishna's name, just by having an association of devotees, by book reading, by dhambas, by deity worship, one can easily attain Supreme Lord. Other than the pure devotees who chant the names of Krishna, the selfish conditioned souls who are averse to Krishna are crushed by the stringent laws of nature. And instead of self-realization, they identify themselves with matter and always criticize the people of this world. Therefore, Sri Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad has stated in the Sri Chaitanya Chandramrita, for those who have attained the merciful sidelong glance of Lord Hari, the world is the abode of happiness, and the position of Brahma, Indra, and other demigods is considered no better than that of tiny insects. So Prabodhananda Saraswati says, whoever has got Krishna's mercy has got everything. He is the real dhana for the devotee. So devotees are not interested in the material dhana. Even if they get the material dhana, they know how to utilize in Krishna's service. Regarding Yuga Dharma, the Srimad Bhagavatam 12.3.52 states, whatever result was obtained in Satyuga by meditating on Vishnu, in Treta Yuga by performing sacrifice, in Dwapar Yuga by serving the lotus feet of the Lord, can be attained in Kali Yuga simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Simplest way of attaining Krishna has been told. Because we don't have many years to stay. Hardly 100 years. 100 years also means a big thing. Now, in that small life, how to attain Krishna? Krishna has given a very wonderful solution. Prateyadhyayato Vishnu Tretayam Yachato Makai Swapyare Paricharyayam Kalau Tadhari Kirtanad. Try to memorize this verse. Prateyadhyayato Vishnu. Krute means Satyuga. Krute yadhyayato Vishnu. So for Satyuga it is Dhyanam to Vishnu. Tretayam yajato makai. In Treta Yuga, yajato makai. Yajato refers to Yagya. So we saw how Prabhu Ram appears from the Yagya only, Putrakameshti Yagya. A pot of kheer is given. And from the Putrakameshti Yagya only Lord appears. So through Yagya Pradhana. So Treta Yuga is Yagya Pradhana. Dwapare Paricharyayam Archayayam. Archana. That means worship of deities. Kalau Tadhari Kirtana. Kalau Tadhari Kirtana. In this Kali Yuga, just chant the holy name of Krishna. The following verse from the Sri Narayana Samhita is quoted by Sri Madhvacharya in his commentary on the Mundaka Upanishad. In Dwapar Yuga, people should worship Lord Vishnu only by the regulatory principles of Narada Pancharatra and other such authorized books. In the age of Kali, however, people should simply chant the holy name of Krishna. Instead of glorifying Sri Krishna's Kirtan as the Yuga Dharma, the argumentative and quarrelsome people of that age were busy talking about one another's temporary faults. As soon as one gives up the glorification of the Lord's qualities and transgresses the injunctions of the scriptures, one immediately acquires the quality of pride and is swallowed by envy in the form of fault finding. In the Srimad Bhagavatam 11.28, 1 to 2, Lord Krishna speaks to Uddhava as follows. One should neither praise nor criticize the conditioned nature and activities of other persons. Rather, one should see this world as simply the combination of material nature and enjoying souls, all based on the one Supreme Lord. Whoever indulges in praising or criticizing the qualities and behavior of others will quickly become deviated from his own best interest by his entanglement in illusory dualities. So here, this line is very important. If one is indulging in praising or criticizing others, we'll say, what is the fault in praising others? That also is actually material. One's words should be used in praising Lord and the devotees of Lord. When you say here others refers to materialistic people. Because Bhagavatam is full of praises of Krishna and praises of the devotees and praises of the devotees by Krishna, praises of Krishna by devotees. So one cannot separate devotees from Krishna. But whose praise has been told here? The praising of materialistic people. What is the use of praising materialistic people? Because their activities are not going to give any benefit to them, nor such activity, nor such praising of such materialistic people is going to give any benefit to us. So praising, criticizing is nothing but a waste of time. When the living entities engage in hearing and chanting about the absolute truth, Sri Brajendra Nandana, they find relief from the quarrelsome nature of Kali Yuga and they remain fixed in the path of hearing from authorities. Thus, they no longer discuss topics not related with Krishna. So, topics which are not related with Krishna, they are considered as poisonous milk. What is the use of drinking such poisonous milk? But topics related to Krishna, they are nectar, they are amrita. They are going to give us that Shashwat spiritual life. That is why the life should be used in chanting Krishna's name. Eva saba virakta tapasvi abhimani tan sabara mukhe nahika haridhvani. So called tapasvis, abhimani. So they are actually they have that pride. That pride is because of not surrenderance to Krishna. That is why they are wasting their time also, they are wasting others' time also. They have the pride, they give the pride also to others. Whatever they have, that only they can give to others. They never chant the holy name of Krishna. The word viraktaha is explained as follows. The mixed feelings born from form, taste, smell, sound, touch create obstacles to the living entity's sense gratification from time to time. One who desires and tries to isolate and free oneself from such feelings is called virakta. The word tapasvi refers to a living entity who tries to gain the strength to deliver himself from the danger of being afflicted by the threefold miseries. Although renunciation and austerity are employed as means of getting relief from the miseries of this world, if they are not engaged in the service of adokshaja, they fail to produce the desired results. So renunciation is also for service of Krishna only. But if renunciation is used for just some name and fame, then they only become puffed up and they don't get anything. There is no result except for going to the hell. All kinds of renunciation, austerity are subsidiary eternal results of devotees who chant the names of Supreme Lord. So those who are chanting the names of Lord, they are actually renunciates only. They are not interested in any materialistic life. The communities of renunciates and ascetics aim for material enjoyment and are thus deprived for the wealth of devotion service to the Lord Hari. Such people cannot expect any success from their laborious practices. Before the advent of Mahaprabhu, the renunciates and ascetics The benefit of devotional service to Hari, it is stated in Narada Pancharatri. What is the use of being a sannyasi? What is the use of being a tapasvi if a person is not interested in hearing about Krishna, chanting Krishna's name? Aradito yadisya. I wanted this verse and it is exactly coming here. So nice. That is why Bhagavatam is person. You pray for a verse, the verse will reveal to you. This verse I was telling Aruna, please find it out. Aradito yadi haris tapasa tatakim. Na aradito yadi haris tapasa tatakim. Aradito yadi haris. If you are doing aradhana of Hari, tapasa tatakim, why are you doing so much of tapasya? There are so many tapasvis, for no reason they pluck their hairs. For no reasons they don't take bath. For no reasons they are applying ash on the body. For no reason they stay nude. What is the use? Tapasa tadakim. Why? Aradito yadi. If you are doing aradhana of Hari, you don't have to do all these things. And if you are na aradito yadi haris, if you are not doing aradhana of Hari, then why are you doing so much of tapasya? Then they call themselves renunciate, and there are people who just follow them. Andhai tata andhai. Those who follow such people also will be falling in the well. Which well? The darkest well. Because the ultimate goal of life is to remember Lord. Aradito yadi Hari. One has to do aradhana of Hari. Tapasa tatakim. Na aradito yadi Hari. Tapasa tatakim. Antar bahir yadi Hari. Tapasa tatakim. Na antar bahir yadi Hari. Tapasa tatakim. If you understand that Krishna is there within you and Krishna is also there outside you, you don't have to do any tapasya, so-called tapasya. If you don't have that understanding, then what is the use of doing so much of tapasya? That means after doing tapasya, onto whom are you meditating upon? If you are meditating upon Shunya, what is the use? If one is worshipping Lord Hari, what is the use of severe penances? And if one is not worshipping Hari, what is the use of severe penances? If one can understand Lord Hari is all pervading, what is the use of severe penances? If one cannot understand Lord Hari is all pervading, what is the use of severe penances? So beautiful verse this is. What is the use of severe penances even for a devotee? What is the use of severe penances for those who are not interested in devotional service? In the Srimad Bhagavatam 11.20.8 and 31, Lord Krishna tells Uddhava, being neither very disgusted with nor attached to material life, one should achieve perfection through the path of devotional service. Yukta Vairagya and Falgu Vairagya has been discussed. Yukta Vairagya, connecting everything to Krishna. Anasaktasya Vishayan Yatharha Upayunjataha. Nirbandha Krishna Sambandhe Yukta Vairagya Uchate. If you don't have that attachment to the materialistic thing for one's own sense gratification, then only we can use it in Krishna's service. Lord Krishna tells Uddhava, being neither very disgusted with nor attached to material life, one should achieve perfection through the path of devotional service. And the cultivation of knowledge and renunciation is generally not the means of achieving the highest perfection within this world. So the purpose of attaining knowledge is not that, oh, I have to become a sannyasi. Renunciation is automatically there for a person who has taken up devotional service. He is automatically renounced. He is Yukta Vairagi. Why is he Yukta Vairagi? Even though he may be in a Grahastha life, he is using every Kshana in Krishna's service. So it is not that just you wear an orange robe and you don't do Krishna's devotion. Then such sannyasis are only Falgu Vairagis. So sannyas is an ashram. As much as Grahastha is an ashram, sannyas is also an ashram. Ashrayatehe, one who takes shelter of Krishna, then only he is understood as a sannyas ashram or Grahastha ashram or Brahmachari ashram or Varna Vanaprastha ashram. If he has not taken ashraya of Krishna, they are just 4 divisions which has been made. And they only get puffed up in whatever situations they are. That is why here the emphasis is given is, if you are worshipping Krishna, then you don't have to do any severe penances. We just have to chant Krishna's name and follow the rules and regulations given by our acharyas. And if you are not chanting Krishna's name, what is the use of such severe penances? Plucking the hair, standing surrounded by fire. All these tapasyas many people do. That has been emphasized. So last verse for today. Ativada Sukruti se snanera samaya Govinda Pundarikaksha Namucharaya. Only the most pious people would recite the names of Pundarikaksha and Govinda at the time of taking bath. At least that much they used to do, pious people. Before the Lord inaugurated the Sankirtan movement, so-called pious and religious people chanted the names of Govinda and Pundarikaksha only at the time of taking bath in order to cleanse their sins with water. They considered that a traditional social custom. Otherwise, these people never chanted the names of Vishnu, even by mistake. Rather, they believed the chanting of Govinda and Pundarikaksha by everyone at all times is prohibited. They thought that the names of Govinda Pundarikasha should not be chanted by unqualified persons or at improper time. This is how unfortunate and averse to Lord Hari the communities of so-called followers of the Vedas were. Ultimately, the consideration was checked by the Namna Makari Shikshashtakam verse of the most magnanimous friend of the living entity, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So here it has been said, Namna Makari Bahudani Sarva Shakti. Krishna has given his energy in every name. For chanting the holy name of Krishna, you don't have to find out some auspicious moment. Every moment is auspicious. You can chant anywhere and everywhere at all circumstances. But what to do? I don't have the taste for chanting the holy name. As your Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, such people are actually durbhagya. Durdaivami dushamihajani anuraga. I don't have any anuraga. So here we'll stop. Any questions you can ask. Any questions?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandat Pranam Mataji.
Yeah, tell me.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yeah, tell me.
Mataji, you said that following the 4 regulative principles and taking Krishna's name is very important. Okay. So what about this association of devotees, Mataji?
That will come only by the association of devotees, na? Even regulatory principles to follow, it comes from association of devotees. If we don't have Acharya Sangati, if we don't have association, how are we going to be inspired by chanting the holy name and following the regulatory principles?
Right, Mataji. So in the beginning, they took the association, but now they are following these 4 regulative principles and taking Krishna's name. They got attached to the Krishna. But now they are saying, no, we don't want to take the association of devotees. We'll continue like this only. So
who is saying?
Will this work out?
It will not work out. Na? For some days they will follow, after this they will fall. Because that inspiration to chant, inspiration even to follow the regulatory principles comes only by the association of devotee. And also in between, api chet suduracharo bhajate mam madan ananyabhag. Suppose by mistake he has done some mistake. Even to be uplifted from that also requires association of devotees.
Right. Yes, Mataji. So how to convince them, Mataji, now? Like they are saying, I don't want
Prabhupada
to.
used to say, I'm waiting for you. Let them go, na? Go. Anyhow, the taste of the holy name will not go. He has tasted. So the taste will not go. Let him roam in the world and come back. There are people who get puffed up after getting some holy name and all those things. They feel that they can do everything alone. They can read alone. Let them do, and afterwards they'll come back.
Okay,
Either
Mataji.
they'll come back or they'll fall down. But the fall is not like the fall of the materialistic person. They will not experience the bliss. Even if a small devotion is done, Krishna always remembers. That verse also we have to remember. Maybe in this lifetime or the next lifetime, he has to take up again. So we don't have to run behind so much. There are people who are waiting for taking up devotional service. Somebody is not interested in continuing, just pray for them. Oh Lord, please bring him back in the devotional service. Let him not fall down. That prayers we can do.
Okay. Okay, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
So 15th is Hanuman Jayanti. Planning for going to Nasik. Nasik is Panchavati, a place where there's nice places over there. Ram's place and all is there. So if somebody wants to join, you can come.
माताजी वहाँ पे शूर्पणखा का नाक कटा था ना?
Yes, इसलिए तो नासिक है ना.
हाँ ना.
वहाँ बगल में आंजनेय पर्वत है. वहीं हनुमान जी का बर्थ हुआ. भीमा शंकर के बगल में है. Okay then. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
हरे कृष्णा माता